Think of your morning routine. If it is anything like mine, you head to the kitchen for breakfast, grab some yogurt contained in a plastic bottle. You make yourself some toast or have a bagel. Once the bag of bread runs out, you throw that plastic bag away. While you are eating, you may go through the mail you picked up last night from the mailbox. You sort through it, most of it being junk mail, and throw it in the garbage. Now it is time for you to leave for work, so you grab the plastic water bottle from the fridge and your lean cuisine from the freezer, all for lunch that day. Did you count how many times you threw something in the trash bin in just those last 30 minutes? And that's just counting you, not the rest of your family. There's plenty of facts out there that are why recycling is important. The world population is growing, not shrinking, and currently each human being adds a significant amount of waste to the planet over his or her lifetime. According to Earth.com, in New York alone, people produce enough trash in one day to fill the entire Empire State Building. The frustrating thing is, in most developed countries like the United States, it's not that difficult to make a difference in the sense of recycling. For example, if everyone repurposed their copy of a single edition of the newspaper, the New York Times, we could save 75,000 trees. Now, I'm not a tree hugger. Throughout this speech, I don't plan to use buzzwords like global warming or climate change for fear I'll lose half my audience. I just personally feel that I need to do my part in taking care of the earth, regardless of the changes it may be going through. Recycling is something my husband and I have done for the past 3 years, and it makes us feel better that we're just doing a small part, maybe even insignificant part, but that I'm doing my part, my best to keep my planet, our home, safe for all of us to live. I feel strongly that if we recycle, we will be taking care of the place the Lord gave us to live and grow. We will be able to count our blessings and appreciate the things that we have around us more easily. I want to share with you a few good reasons why recycling would benefit all of us, such as we lessen the feel of landfills, we are being practical with our resources, and we are taking care of the place where we live. Let us start by looking at a few pictures of where our trash goes. Here are just 2 pictures of landfills. This one is in Livermore, California, and this one is on the East Coast in Michigan. All recycling facts explain that with more than 250 million tons of trash that we just looked at created in the United States each year, according to earthbrands.com, more than 60% of that rubbish can be recycled. As you can see through these pictures, with the increase in landfills, we need to recycle. I don't propose that landfills will ever completely go away, but I do think we can lessen the amount of waste that we dispose there. I think people are just not informed about the waste and the big problem that it faces in the world. I'm guilty of it myself, of not being informed, but we today can change the amount of waste we contribute by recycling. Obviously, with the increase in landfills, we face a large problem with trash buildup on our earth. Some of that trash buildup could be reused. Common goods that we all have in our household that can be recycled include paper, cardboard, steel cans, glass, and plastic. If we recycle paper, for example, newspaper, it then goes through a chemical process that separates the paper fibers from the ink after becoming pulp, washed, and going through several sets of cleaning screens. The fibers are flattened and dried to be reused as newspaper or other types of paper like construction paper. Plastic, when recycled, is shredded or chipped before they are shipped off to reprocessing plants. Those resins are melted down and remodeled into new products such as flower pots, car parts, or toys. These resources, like paper or plastic, will someday run out. According to postconsumers.com, it takes more than 150 years for a new tree to grow and 450 years for a single plastic bottle to dissolve. But the more we recycle, the longer we can make these resources last for us. In the long run, recycling is cost effective. According to ZeroWasteAmerica.com, one recycled tin can saves enough energy to power a television for 3 hours, and 70% less energy is utilized to recycle paper compared to making it from raw materials. So, now that we have seen where our garbage goes and have learned some facts about how the trash is reused, you may be asking yourself, how can I start recycling today? The best place to start is in your home, but it will take some action on your part. In my home, it is just me and my husband, 2 people. Once we decided to recycle, we noticed that we were only taking out the trash once a week, whereas before we were taking it out 2 or 3 times a week. We end up taking the recycling out about every other week. You may have to research your area for yourselves, but to see if the city picks up recycling or if there are facilities you need to drop it off at. You also will need to find out if you need to sort through it on your own. For us, we unfortunately don't have recycling picked up from our home, but we do have a drop-off that's about 8 minutes from our house. And once we're there, we do need to sort through it. For me, I don't want to be so busy or so lazy that I can't sort out the trash that I've created and that I am contributing to the area around me. For this reason, we as a husband and wife continue to recycle and expect those minor inconveniences of having to drive there and sort through it. It's worth it to us. In conclusion, I hope you have a deeper appreciation for the dilemma that faces us with an increase in the landfills here in the U.S. Also, I hope you can see how recycling helps the reuse of goods and how we can make a difference when we recycle. You can take pride in minimizing your waste as you are helping to reduce garbage and waste, making the earth that the Lord created for us a better place to live. It is an honest contribution that everyone can take part in. So tomorrow morning, when you get up and start your day, be more conscious of where that yogurt cup or plastic bottle ends up. Make a conscious effort to find a recycling bin, not a trash can.